Are we ready to play some more Miru? I am. I'm ready to play some more Miru. Gonna learn how to use Affinity Publisher one day. It's great. I mean, I enjoy it. I still, like, scratch the surface in terms of my understanding of it, but I've used it for everything that I've published. It's been nice. And I use it to play games, which is not how you should do it, but it's how I do it. We're playing Miru tonight. Part 2 of Miru. Hinakoto's Miru. I love my printed copy of this game. I think there's only one store left that has printed copies, at least when as of time of recording this. I think it's Peregrine Press. So if you want a copy of this game, which you should want a copy of this game, and you can get it, go to Peregrine Press's website. I think they've got it. If you're just joining us or not familiar with Miru, hello, Clover the dog. Hi. I'm sorry, the floor is so messy for my dog. It is a solo TTRPG. It's one of my favorite solo RPGs that I've played so far, ever. It's exploring a world. Here's our crudely drawn hex map that we're exploring. And we are in search of a god to kill them. Basically, machines have seemingly, like, kind of taken over the world to a certain degree. They haven't eliminated all humans, but they don't seem to, like, really like us very much. And one robot killed our brother in the prologue to all of this. So we've decided to just seek vengeance and kill the god. Night Clover. Apologies, I'm getting over a cold, so if I sound a little congested or sniffly, that's what's going on. Here's what our journey has showed us so far. We've kind of found a couple of different locations. We found a village. We've got some good equipment. Got almost mauled to death by a bear, which was really great. I am in a desert right now. And I'm wrapping up in the desert where we had found or heard tell of a village to the north. So we figured out where the village was. It is here. And according to my character sheet, we are starting on day 8. Here's my stuff. I've got max health and EP, which is cool. I have a new, like, technique that I can use in combat that I didn't have before. I also have a hunting knife and a solar taser, so I'm a little bit better in combat. I've got food. I've got this. I got real lucky early on and found this, like, improved camping gear, which made camping and surviving in the wilderness a lot easier than it would normally be. And I got a cool jacket. We have actually speedran the god event on day 15. Normally day 15 is when the second god event is supposed to happen, but we manifested it because we ate too many shrooms. If this all sounds wild, you need to make sure you've watched part 1 to understand the context, but we ate too many shrooms and we perceived God for a moment. And so actually we won't be seeing God again until day 25, unless something spurs it on sooner. So I anticipate that tonight's playthrough is going to be mostly just exploring. We have lots of time to kind of flesh out the map and see what's going on. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start day 8 by moving to a new tile. So we're going to go here. I'm not going here. The Growler Bear is waiting for me there. I do not fuck with the Growler Bear. Even though I've got the hunting knife now, I have no interest in fighting this bear. So I'm going to go here. So when we go to a new tile, there's some kind of steps that we go through. So when you go to a blank tile, we got to figure out what kind of terrain it is. So I'm going to roll a d6 to figure out the terrain. You got a 3. It is mountains. We've been to mountains before. Then we're going to roll 2d6 to see what we discover there. I roll a 6. All right. So let's go update our map first. This is the mountain icon that I've been using. So there's some mountains here. We're going to scroll down to the mountain section and see what we find. All right, so these mountains, huge mountainous region, doesn't seem like people live here. These are the events. We talked a little bit about probabilities last time we played this, just to kind of emphasize, like, the most likely outcome you roll on 2d6 is 7. So we look to see where 7 is, and that lets us know what Hinakoto is kind of like wanting us to roll the most. We rolled a 6, which is a ruin. And we've been to some of these ruins before. We've been to the coal mine before. But we haven't done any of the other ruins in this particular place, I don't think. So let's see what I get. I rolled a 6. I feel like the last time I rolled a 6, it was bad news for me. The mountain is too steep to climb, and this tile is impassable. Ah, we're gonna have to move again. As you rest for the day, you watch a family of goats effortlessly walk up the nearly flat mountainside. You find 2 times 2 fruit. We get some food. You camp here for the night. Start the next day on the previous tile. Ah, we gotta go back. All right, so this X is what we've been using to show impassable. So this terrain is impassable. I camp there for the night, which when you camp, you have to eat food. If you can't eat food, you're going to start starving, which is no good. So I'm going to just eat one of these fruit right away, because I'm going to hold on to my meal bars. So I eat one of the fruit. I sleep in my really cozy camping gear. If you had taken any harm, you would recover it during this time, but I'm at full health and energy. So I sleep on a weird mountain, and then I have to go back. It's like in The Lord of the Rings, right? When they're trying to go through that mountain pass, and then that big old avalanche comes down, but instead of an avalanche, it's a bunch of goats mocking me for being able to scale a mountain that I can't. This is devastating news for me. The fact that I had to go back, because it's limiting my ability to get to this village. I want to go to this village. This was the most direct route. The second most direct route is going through the Growler Bear. And if you go back to this space, I'm pretty sure you have to fight the thing. I don't want to fight the bear. So now I have to kind of go around a longer way. Either this way or I pass through this village again. Like, I know this is, like, safe, the safer route. So it's in my best interest to go the safer route. Actually, I will go back here and just see what the village has in store for me. So I'm going to go back here. See, the problem with going this longer path is I'm going to eat up all my food. Stupid mountain. Okay, so when you return to a place that you've been before, if there's a village there, I can shop there. I can't get a quest because I've already done the quest at this village. But I can eat at the village, and I can shop. I'm gonna check the village shop again, just to remind myself of what I can get. I can't get maps yet. All right, maps are at 2. I can get a bunch of food, and I have a lot of money. I have a bunch of bits. How do I gotta remind myself what eating at the village is like. You can camp at the village for free, and you can eat from your bag. Oh, if I were to eat at the village, it would cost me bits, but I would get a shit ton of food, or healing, but I don't need that. So I'll just eat more of my fruit, camp in the village, and I'm gonna buy 2 more meal bars, which takes away 4 of my bits, just so that I have it. Alright, I ate the fruit that I had found. I sleep in this village. I thank everybody. I tell them about the gross Growler Bear. I keep everybody entertained for the night. And then I move east. Oh, I gotta move the calendar. This is the thing that I'm really bad at tracking. So day 8 was our mountain day. The village day is the day that we just had. So now we're on day 10. This is I forget to do the calendar every single time. All right, it is the start of day 10, and we have moved into a new tile. which means we need to see what kind of thing we find at that tile. The terrain type is 5, which is a desert. All right, we got a desert, which I think is our fun, like, star. Yeah. We've been to one desert before, so here's our next desert. It's a desert, and the thing that we're going to find in the desert is... Ooh, I rolled snake eyes. I feel like that's not good at all. I feel like that's not good at all. When you roll... Oh my god. It's impassable again. Oh, that's devastating. That's devastating. I keep getting blocked. They want me to fight this bear so badly. Oh. So we're gonna, you know, it's gonna have to be the same thing as the last impassable. So we're gonna have to eat food and start the day at the previous tile. Wow. Devastating. All right, let's look. What is our map situation? We're getting blocked a lot here. I've got Growler Bear Mountain that I could go straight through. I'm pretty sure I have to fight it. I should double check that, but I'm pretty positive I have to fight the bear. Or I take the longest road around to get to this village. I just want to get to the village and buy something. I want to get to shop level 2. I thought I was going to like have way too much time to explore, but I'm wasting so much time hitting impassable places. I'll hit day 25 before you know it. Okay. I mean, what's our best play here? Let me double check the enemy. You have to fight the enemy thing. If there's a waiting enemy, if you successfully ran away from the enemy before, which I did, they wait for your return. You must fight them again. Running away isn't an option this time. I don't think I can fight the bear very well. I think the bear will murder me pretty effectively. All I have is a little knife. I have my taser, but I can only use it once per day. And then I have to stab it to death after that. And it has a defense of 2, so it's going to take 2 off of every time I attack it anyway. It will take me so long to kill this bear. And it will kill me before then, I think. Oh. All right. I think we got to walk around. It'd just be such a shame to die so early on, right? All right, I'm gonna you do it. My dog is just staring at a bookshelf. It's terrifying me. What do you see? All right, I'm gonna move here. So we've been here before. There's no village or anything. There's no enemy waiting for me. So we just basically come here and camp essentially for the night. I think that's what we do, right? No icons. Oh wait, if there are no icons on a tile, which is what it is, because there's no enemy or village or anything like that, roll 1d6. Okay. I got a 4. If you roll an even number, nothing happens. Okay, so yeah, I come back to this desert and there's nothing eventful going on. I have to eat. And then I sleep. And we're on the start of day 12 already. That went fast. That went really fast. Alright, I mean, I'm going to keep going around. And we'll see what we find. That's devastating that we hit impassable terrain each time. Like, it's a window to the bear. Alright, let's see what kind of terrain we rolled. We rolled another 5, which, if I recall correctly, is our desert again. It's a desert again. All right. We got a desert. Let us see what kind of thing I roll. I roll an 8. So our desert 8 is going to be ruins. All right. We found ruins again. Let's see what kind of ruins we find in the desert. I rolled a 4. Your good fortune. All right. You find yourself working up a rocky cliffside towards a castle. When you suddenly make it to the entrance, you notice it used to be a church. Out front is a concrete statue of a woman with 4 eyes and arms holding a book with LXX12. Oh, I'm not good at Roman numerals. I don't remember what L is at all. It's 22, but I don't remember what L is. Carved on it. You go inside the castle and embrace the cool air. There isn't much here. It seems even the furniture was taken out. You do find a set of Allura cards under a bed upstairs. They look cool, but you're not sure how to use them. You camp in the church tonight. Ah, thank you, Gorgor Big. L is 50. So 50 and 22, so does that mean 72 then? A book with 72 carved in it? Notice that it's a woman with 4 eyes, and we've heard that concept before of 4 eyes before, and the cover of the book has this. Here's another reason I'm super into this is that we're learning the world and the story in drip feed. Kind of like how I like to do it with Rune, with like lore coming in. I love drip fed lore that you're trying to put together like this. That's my favorite way of doing this sort of stuff. All right, we found a thing, a set of Allura cards. So here's what a set of Allura cards do. They give us +1 attack to bots. Okay, cool. Oh, and they explain the religion of Allura. Nice. All right, we got Allura cards. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Set of Allura cards. +1 bots. Sweet, we're gonna kill some bots. Although I'm just kind of terrified of the prospect of combat in general so far. After a horrible time with the bear. Alright, we eat some food. We hang out in this cold church. And we start day 13. Not bad. Not bad. We're going northeast. I want to get to this village. Alright, let's see what we find. Roll a 3 again, which I think is a mountain, if I recall correctly. That makes me nervous. Because mountain... Yeah, mountain. Mountain last time was impassable for us. What do we roll? 11. Ooh, I don't think I've ever rolled that high for encounters. Or if I did, I've forgotten it immediately. Oh, it's an encounter. Oh, these are called events. It's an encounter. That doesn't seem good to me. I feel like that's going to be bad news for me. So I have to roll a D6 to see which encounter I find here. A 1. The mountains leave you... this is called the Rocky Mountain Nightmare. The mountains leave you no choice but to travel among the paths made by the bots that go from village to village. Damn. This time, you were not lucky. Just as you were about to settle in for the night, a Buster T7 finds you, and it is not happy. I guess I gotta fight a Buster T7. Alright, we're fighting again. We're fighting. Now, I have a new thing that I can use in combat, which is my, my skill. I have a skill. Let's figure out what the Buster T7 is. Oh, Jesus, it's a huge robot. A violent frontline terrorist deterrent built to protect sleepers. I think I'm fighting the worst bot. And by worst, I mean the deadliest bot. Oh. We gotta run again. We gotta run again. I don't know. It's got a lot of defense. I do have my sweet cards, which allow me to do +1 harm. still, it's with the 3 defense. Even after I use my taser, all I have left is my knife, and my knife does 4 harm. So I only goes up to 5. So I'm only doing 2 harm every turn against it after I use my taser. I'm gonna have to get through a lot, and it will kill me very quickly. So I think I gotta run again. So I could use my cool new technique that I've learned, which allows me to dodge and strike. But I don't trust myself to survive this fight. I don't trust myself to survive this fight. Now, the enemies always go first. Which I think this enemy attack will kind of set the tone of if I feel confident in pursuing a fight. So the enemy turn, 1d6, see how much damage they roll. I rolled a 6. And this is my favorite sentence in the entire rulebook. Apply combat math. It's my favorite sentence in the whole book. I love it so much. So, 6 for a T7 is 8 harm. 8 harm minus my defense, which I think I have a defense of 2. Yeah. So, I take 6 harm. I take 6 harm. I mean, I shouldn't fight this robot, right? I should run away from this robot. I feel like I should run away from this robot. I mean, let me just do the math in my head real quick. The taser goes up to 10 harm. Minus 7 is... Or minus 3 is 7 harm. So it brings it to 8 health. And then I do 2 harm each round with my thing. So I can do... I have to go through 4 more rounds of the knife. I have to go through 5 rounds of my turn in order to kill this thing. And in all likelihood, it will kill me before then. In all likelihood, it will kill me before then. God, why did it have to do so much harm to start? Because otherwise, wait, what's my option? I have to roll like a 5 or above to escape this thing? Roll a d6, the result is higher. I'd have to roll a 6. It'd be foolish to escape. I have to fight. I have to fight. I'm gonna fight this goddamn robot. I'm gonna fight this goddamn robot. Alright, let's review how to use my tech skill, because I didn't have this last time I was in a fight. These abilities you learn along your journey, they require EP. I'm at max EP at least. Every tech skill you earn earns you 1d6 to use during a TS roll. So you roll this to see if your skill activates on your turn. I have tech skill 1, which has the ability to damage enemies. They require a training roll to be effective. To train the first time, you must roll a 1 to use this skill. And then from then on, 2, 3, 2 or less, 3 or less. So it gets easier. You learn how to use the skill with time. If your skill, oh my god, if your roll fails, you have a -2 defense. Okay, never mind. I'm not using my skill. I just read that. I'm gonna just hope that the math works out. That the enemy rolls poorly and I survive the fight. There's no way I can let myself have -2 defense against this goddamn robot. Alright. So on my turn, I'm gonna, oh, and I would only be able to, yeah. What does my tech skill do? +2. Oh, so I can attack with any weapon +2. Yeah, I don't, that's, I'm just doing my math. I'm just doing basic attack. Pick a weapon. It always hits. I use my taser right away, right? The taser with my cards is 10 damage minus the opponent's defense. So 10 minus, I think we said it was 3, right? Yeah, 10 minus 3, so 7 harm to this Robot, I'll track it over here. So it has 8 health left. There's a big old 8 here. All right. 8 health left on the robot. I really have to kind of hope that the robot just rolls poorly on attacks. I think the math might work in my favor, but I don't know. We'll see. It rolls a 2. Oh my god, it rolls a 2. Okay. That's great news. So it rolls a 2. That's 3 harm minus my 2 defense. Wonderful. I only take 1 harm. I think that unless it rolls like a 5 or 6 multiple times, I think that pushed the math into my favor. I think. Okay, so then I've used my taser. I can't use it again, so I just have my hunting knife. And I'm just going to use the knife again and again. It normally does 4 attack, but I have the card, so it does 5. Minus 3, so I just do 2 harm to the robot. So the robot is at 6 health. See what it gets. Ah, shit, it got a 5. It got a 5. All right. So that's 8 minus 2. That's 6 harm to me. Oh, boy. Oh, no. All right. I do another 2 harm to it on my turn. Do you believe in me? I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1. What can I get away with here? I think I can get away with this. Right? Unless it gets... If it rolls a 5 or 6, it kills me. I have to just basically not roll a 5 or 6 on the enemy's next turn. On my turn, I do 2 to it. And it really just comes down to this roll. Right? If I roll a 5 or a 6, it will kill me. It will do 6 harm and kill me. If I roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4, I'm okay. I mean, I'm not okay, but I'm alive. We roll a 4. We roll a 4. I don't know if you can see that at all, but I roll a 4. How much health do I have left? How much health do I have left? Not a lot. Oh, I totally fucked up my camera doing that. Look, you can look at all my trash. All my books. 5 minus 2, 3 harm to me. Jesus Christ. I have 3 health left. Why can't I fight like the helper bot? I have to fight a bear and a buster. Okay, we killed it. We killed it. We get a thing. We roll a reward, a 3. Meal bars, we get a bunch of food at least. All right. I get 3 meal bars. I have 3 health left. Now I actually have to like track health and stuff again. So I'm going to eat the meal bars and I'm going to sleep tonight. So this goes down. I have to remind myself what a meal bar does for health and what my improved camp gear does. Meal bar gets me 2 health, and my camp gear is 4 health. Like, I found this camp gear early on, and that was super clutch. Okay, so I get 4 health from that, 2 from the meal bar, so I get 6 health. Still not a ton of health to have left. But we're alive. Okay. Well, that was a hell of a thing to have happen. Now I feel like I can go kill the bear. Once I get back to full health. Now that I've done that, I can kill a bear. What is this attack 1? Should I have been adding that to everything? Should I have been adding that to every attack that I did? Shoot. Did I make that way harder for myself? What does my attack 1 do? Because these things, add to my attack. I think I could have, I think all of these would have been one stronger. I think all of these would have been one stronger. And I made that so much harder for myself. Yeah, because you start with one attack. God damn it. Alright, well that makes me a little bit more confident to go fight the bear. If I really need to. But that's devastating to learn after I get knocked down to 3 health. Day 13 sucked. Day 14. I don't want to do day 13 ever again. Alright. We go east. We go east. 4 for the type of terrain. You'd think I'd have it memorized by now. Grasslands. What did we say is grass? The wheat colored looking thing? Grasslands? Okay. What kind of thing do we find in the grasslands? 11. Oh, shit. That's going to be another fight, isn't it? Fuck. Yeah, it's an encounter. Fuck. Hinakoto's killing me here. Killing me. Move that so you can't see quite as much of my trash. It's not trash, it's all my books, my stock that I need to find a home for. Yes. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna retcon it. Thank you. Hinakoto is here to save me. You can eat up to 3 food. I'm gonna mark 2 more food off of my character. I'm gonna add 4 more health. Thank you for that. Was I right in my assessment that I shorted myself 1 attack throughout that entire fight? Should I have been adding this attack to my stuff? I think I was supposed to do that and I didn't. So I made that fight much harder for myself. Yep. Classic me. Misread it. Wouldn't have been quite as scary. All right, well, anyway, we rolled an encounter, so we got to roll, we got a 5 on the grasslands encounter. Oh, I have a question for you. Yeah, hard mode, exactly, right? I had a question for you since you're here, and I forgot to actually look for the answer before I started. On the off chance that I ever roll the same ruin or encounter on a place again, does it happen again, or do we just sort of treat it as nothing happens that day? I'm curious about that. I forgot to actually go look for the answer in the roll, so thought I'd just ask you since you're here. All right, the electrician. As you walk through an old suburb, a person wrapped in... I'm in the grasslands, right? Yeah, okay. A person wrapped in all black runs out of a house to greet you, another traveling human being. I love human beings. You swap stories of life out here as you sit on a rusty swing set in someone's backyard. They tell you they found the god's wireless power supply about 1 tile north in the forest, but they don't have a way to shut it off. If you could somehow use an EMP on it, that would work. After you wake up from camping, they're gone, and they left you a meal bar and 2 bits. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to do. No, page 3. All right, let me look at page 3 real quick, just to... repeating events. If you roll the same thing twice, you can choose to make it a passable terrain tile where nothing happens, or you can choose to pick another event. Go up. Okay, got it. Thank you so much. Okay, I gotta update my map. 1 tile north, which is clear, is a... oh god, my working memory. A forest and a power supply and an EMP. All right, so I gotta write all that stuff down. Oh, I gotta shrink that sucker down. God's power supply need EMPL. So this is in the wrong spot. Gotta move all that one north. Alright. We know that's there. That's good to know. That's good to know. That feels like good information to have. I got a meal bar. We'll assume that I ate. I'm gonna eat. I only need to eat one because I'm gonna get 4 health from my improved camp gear. So I won't even mark the bar because I'll eat the bar and then I'll get the bar in the morning from the dude. Get my 2 bits. And my health, I get 2 from the meal bar, 4 from my improved camp gear. So that gets me pretty dang close to full health. I feel like I got very lucky, Hinakoto, on that I got the improved camp gear. I found it very early on, and that has been extremely helpful. Alright, now, day 15 is supposed to be a god event. But like I said earlier in the stream, it's not going to happen today because we already triggered it earlier. We ate weird shrooms, and it activated the next god event, like, on day 5. So I got a real early glimpse of the warehouse, which we've marked with this gear here. I should probably, like, you know, label that so I can remember, because I don't trust future Spencer to remember that. That's the warehouse. So yeah, that's there. So yeah, like I said, normally something would happen here, but it won't happen today. We're going to the village. This is where we wanted to go. This is what we tried to do this whole time, and we faced one impassable terrain, and then we faced another impassable terrain, and I didn't want to fight a bear, so we went around. A robot beat the shit out of me, and I finally made it to the village. This game is exactly what I want it to be. This is perfect. Alright, let's go find the village. Now, this is the second shop we found, which means a couple things. One, we can activate another quest. We've already done quest 1. And now this is, if I understand correctly, a shop 2, which means I can get the shop 2 stuff and the shop 1 stuff. It's all available to me. There are maps now that I can get. There's a laser sword that I can get. Alright, so let me see what this means. Map S21, S22, and S23, which I know is up in the upper... S21, villages 2+ only, sell 1 map per visit. Do I want a treasure map? Oh, I can't make... Oh. If I'm understanding this correctly, the laser sword, which is this, I can't buy it because I have the bits, but I don't have a laser arm and spare parts. And I think you have to provide those in order for the village to make me my sword. Damn. That would have been slick. That would have been a hefty upgrade from my knife. Okay. So I can't do that. I think I'm going to definitely buy a map then. And I'll look into what that means in a second. I also want to buy the tech skill. Roll wire slice. So I have that tech skill now. I haven't trained my first one yet, but I one day hope to train my skills. So I got a second tech skill, which is the one that I think is good at fighting robots. Roll wire slice implies. So that's 10 of my bits. I should buy food and then buy a map. Okay. We're gonna buy a map. The first map is 5 bits. So, let's change that. That's way too much spacing. Map 1. We'll look at page 25, which says what that is here in just a second. I'll also buy... I'll buy 3 more bars of food. Those are 2 each, right? Yeah. Okay. There's a quest. We'll pick a quest, but I want to go to page 25 and see what my treasure map is. Treasure map may point to events that you have already experienced, and for items you may have already collected. Consider the treasure found if either of this is the case. So I did find this. So I've already found the improved camping gear. So I buy this map, and they're like, you're going to find some cool treasure. And I go, I love treasure. And then I look, and I go, God damn it. This is the thing that I already have. So that's okay. We bought a map that's not going to help us out. The next one says Alora Tarot, which I'm pretty sure means the cards that I have. So the second map is also not going to help us. We got lucky and found those things right away. All right, so the last thing to do in the village is to get ourselves a quest. All right, what do we got here? Get a plant. A shit ton of bits. And shoes. Okay. I don't know. I want shoes. But it sounds like we'd have to fight somebody. I'll do the shoes. I'm doing the shoes. All right, we're accepting quest 4. I assume I can jump around, and it's just that I can choose any quest, and it's just one. I don't think I have to do them in order. I don't think I have to do them in order, if I'm understanding correctly. I think I can go straight to this one. Okay. Here's our quest. My cousin went missing a few months ago. I think a magic hermit may have killed him. You can identify him by his light shoes. Last I heard, he went 1 tile south into the mountains. On that tile, complete, and then there's a thing to do. Return to confirm his death. Keep the shoes and receive 5 bits for your trouble. So we're not getting a lot of money, but we're getting shoes, and I feel like the shoes are something that I want. So one tile south. I mean, technically there are mountains 1 tile south where the bear is, but I think I can make this south as well. Let me just double check the rules for placing things just to make sure that I do this correctly. You can't move directly north, so you find tiles to northeast. In the game, when placing an icon, use the priority numbers to determine where it can go based on the map. So I think based on my understanding, the priority, you lean right, and so that means the mountains are here, or I have the freedom to put the mountains here. So I think there's mountains here, and there is the hermit, who we're gonna fight. Sweet. I thank everybody for the quest and the food. I eat some food and I sleep, which puts me at full health, ready to fight. And we travel. So we're going somewhere. It's not a blank tile. We know exactly what it is. We know that the hermit is here to fight. So we're gonna go to the place that it wants me to go, which is page 13. Encounter 4. Runner's High. All right. Here we go. As you're walking uphill through the mountains, you see a sign that has a cryptic barcode language on it. You can't read it, so you keep walking, only to see another sign. You continue forward a few steps when a giant rock falls in front of you. A small robot wearing a cloak and with a cane cackles at your predicament. You rascally robot. He tries to talk to you, but it just sounds like glitchy white noises. A glitchy white noise. He hands you times 2 meal bars and one... Oh, thanks. Thanks for the shoes. You're just gonna give them to me? He motions for you to put the shoes on. You do, and he starts cackling again, steps to the side of the rock, and hits it with his cane. It starts rolling towards you. You act fast and start running. After realizing you can't outrun it, you dart to the side, and it charges past you. You look back at the robot, but he's gone. You camp at the edge of the tile tonight and mark it another impassable mountain. Goddamn impassable mountains are everywhere. Alright. Thanks, robot. I thought I was going to have to fight somebody for this. I got some food. I'll only add one because I have to sleep here tonight. And now I have light shoes. I just realized I should put my jacket in the wearables. Okay. All right. I got light shoes. What do my light shoes give me? +1 defense. Oh, ooh, and I get a new skill. I get a new skill. TS5. Oh, sick. This was so worth going to. 3 defense, and I have technical skill 5. Which I don't remember what that one does. I don't really remember what any of them do, but it feels like great news for me. 3 defense. Now I feel unstoppable. Now I feel unstoppable. Sweet. Okay. I mean, we should go back and complete the quest and get the money. Oh, I forgot to move the day again. God damn it. That was that. Which means now it's day 17 as I go back to the village. I'm so bad at remembering to move the calendar. Alright. We're back at the village. We're hanging out. We cash in our quest. Which I think just gets me 5 bits, but I will take it. 5 bits. Up to 9 bits. We have full health. I get to keep the shoes. And we're 2 quests down. Can't do any more quests. We can't pick up another quest in the village. You can only get 1 per village. I don't really see any reason to buy another treasure map. I can't afford it anyway. I'll buy 2 more food, though, just because I like to have lots of food. I'll eat one of them, obviously, as I camp tonight, and then we'll journey on. We'll journey on. So I know there's the power supply above. Alright, the calendar, Spencer. The calendar. 18. It's day 18. I thought we were gonna, like, have a lot of extra time exploring the world before day 25, but, that's not really the case. We're keeping busy. My printer is making noises, which makes me think the bots are overriding and here to destroy me. Okay. Let's go east. Let's go east. Am I still pointing going up because we don't have the EMP yet for that power supply, so let's explore around a little. New space. Let's see what kind of territory it is. It's a 4. I think that's a grasslands, if I recall correctly. But let us divine. Yep, grasslands. Let's see what we encounter. An 8. The event is an 8. which I think is a ruin. Yep, ruins. 3, the old high school. Haven't been here before. You come across a large brick building. Inside, the walls are covered in moldy posters with motivational sayings. A poster in the office says, "Join the army," but someone put a sticker on top of it that says, "In Elora we trust." You continue walking around the empty, dark halls. Although you don't find anything useful in the teacher's lounge, you do find ×1 hacked miner shield in a lab closet. My defense, I've got a feeling my defense is going to be gigantic. +3 defense? I'm unstoppable now. I should confirm that I'm pretty sure I have just all of this. I have a shit ton of defense. I should double check though to make sure that I can carry all this, but I assume I can. I got all these weapons. I don't really have that many weapons, honestly. I think I can carry all this. I don't remember there being rules on what I'm limited on carrying. I think I just have a shit ton of defense. This is great. Great news for me. All right. We sleep soundly with our mega defense shield and sweet boots and everything. We move on to day 19. Day 19. All right, let's go here. 5. I think that's mountain. Mountains have just truly never been my friends. I've fought bears in mountains. The mountains have been impassable for me. The one time a mountain worked out is I got some cool shoes. Oh, but it's a desert, so forget everything I just said. Roll a 6, which I think is going to be some ruins. Let's update our map. Bring over a desert. All right, desert. Desert ruins. We got a 1. The distillery. The first trees you've seen in a while surround a brutalist concrete building suitable for a villain. Yes, that's what this thing is, isn't it? It's rocks. You check it out, and inside you find the remains of the Cyber Spirits Company distillery and restaurant. A self-sustaining tropical forest survives throughout the interior of this cave-like building. You crack open a barrel of whiskey that has 4/20/60. Oh, Inakoto. Scamp. 4/20/69 written on it in white ink. There's no liquid inside. You find 5 bits behind a register and spend the night here. All right. All right. Calm down, everyone. We found some money. All right, cool. Wow, I haven't even looked to see what 5 is, but I don't need training for it, which is incredible. Can't wait to use it. All right. Let's kind of just keep snaking. We kind of went this way, this way. Let's go west. She came out west to find the sun. I rolled a 2. I think that means I hurt myself. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's a forest. 1 is only the bad. Okay. It's a forest, and I rolled a 5. All right, let's update our map. And then let's figure out what our forest is. It's a village. Oh, it's the 3rd village. I should mark. I mean, I guess I don't need to mark it. I can just see that there are 3 villages out here now. Then I'll remember that. Surely I'll remember that. Cool. We found a village. What can a 3rd village afford us? Oh, So I'm going to get us everything that we already have access to, plus another tech skill. But I don't have 15 bits. I know I can sell stuff, but I don't really want to sell any of my stuff. I guess I'll sell the treasure map that I have that's not doing me any good. I'll take the 1 bit from that. Otherwise, I don't imagine I would want to sell any of this stuff. I like my camping gear. I want my food. I love my defense. And I can't sell the knife because I don't have the stuff for the laser sword, so we're good. I think I forgot to move the thing again. I think this is day 20. I think. I'm so bad at remembering to move the calendar. The thing I struggle with the most. Okay. Alright, well, it was a nice time in the village. We eat some food. And hang out and recover all of our energy. Day 21. I want to make it to day 25. I want to make it tonight to day 25 and see what happens. So, we're going to go... I don't want to go here yet. I want to go here. Alright. 5. Desert. I remember that one. And we roll a 4. What is a 4 gonna mean for our desert? Impassable. Of course it is. This map is gonna just be filled with roadblocks for me. So if I remember correctly, I have to go to the previous tile. Or I have to start my next day at the previous tile, but I have to sleep. I gotta sleep, I have to eat. Right? That's what impassable means? I'm trying to remember. It says it in, like, the mountains, I think. Mark the map and move to another tile. Oh, move to another tile. I'm trying to remember how I played impassable in previous turns. I don't want to go backwards if I don't have to. I'll go here instead then. Alright. Start of the next day. We had a terrible time in the desert. Day 22. Day 22. Free turn, just try again. Does the day pass? Should I have advanced the day like I just did, or should I roll as if the new tile I'm in is in the same day? Just so that I make sure I don't accidentally move myself to the god event too quickly. Alright, well, let's assume that I'm moving to this new tile. I mean, I'm moving to this new tile one way or another. You go to the edge of the map and see that's not going to work, so you go to another tile. Ah, okay, so this is the same day. Gotcha. So this is still day 21. I just, as Hinakoto says, I get to the edge of the desert and I go, this shit's not going to work, and I go to a different tile instead. So, I go up here instead, I think. If I'm understanding this correctly. So I'm going to go up here. I roll a 1. That's bad news. I think that means I hurt myself. Minor injury. Which is on page 9. You suffer a minor injury. Minus 2 HP. You can't explore it and immediately skip to the eat step for the day. You start the next day on the same tile and try exploring again. Okay, so we're still here, but I skip the eat, but I still sleep, so I go back up to to full health. I skip to eat, which I think means I starve. So technically I go down another 2 from starving, but I heal 4 when I sleep anyway, so I go back up to full. Alright, let's figure out what this tile actually is. It's not a place where I hurt myself. It is a 3. A 3 is mountains. Mountains make me nervous. Mountains make me nervous. Don't forget to move the day ahead, Spencer. This is day 22. This is day 22. We're in the mountains on day 22. I rolled a 9. Pretty sure that means it's not the impassable, and that's all that matters to me. Ruins. Love the ruins. I roll a 2. The ski resort. I don't think I've been here either. Excellent, I'm getting all new stuff. You make it to the top of a mountain to find an old ski resort. Inside it, you find 3 meal bars. Love it. And 1 climbing glove. You camp here for the night. For some reason in the morning, the lift outside turns on. You can ride it down if you like. It will take you about 2 tiles north. Sure. Absolutely. We want to explore further north anyways. All right, let's add 2 because we have to eat. Oh, whoa, don't do that. I think I subtracted a bunch of food. Add 2. Don't put it to 2. Let me add my climbing gear. Or climbing gloves. Plus 1 defense. I have 7 defense. That feels like so much. That feels like a lot of defense. Feels like I have too much defense. Did I do this wrong? Or did I just get really lucky with my stuff? D-Hippo says, this game is great. Purchased after watching part 1 on YouTube. Oh, hell yeah, that's great. I'm glad this helped you find this game. And signed up to be notified for the Kickstarter for Miro 2. Excellent. I love to hear that. I'm so excited for Miro 2. I'm so pumped for it. Climbing gloves. All right. So I think we have 7 defense, which is a lot of defense. I'm going to just quickly search wearable. I just realized I can't search it in this because this is not the actual thing. I think I can wear all of these things because they're all different parts of the body. So I think I have 7 defense. I just think I've got lucky, which I deserve after that horrible bearing. I can wear it all. Yes. The designer is here to watch my back, and I appreciate that. All right. It's day 23, and it's moving us 2 tiles north of where we are. Which I'm all for. Let's just go all the way up here. No pack limits, just wear the same. You can't wear the same thing twice. Cool. Makes sense. Makes sense. A 3. We're getting close to that God event. Mountains again. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I've now had some good experiences in mountains, but I just get nervous around them. 5. Mountain 5. Oh, a village. Okay. I still don't have a lot of money, so I still have the same amount of money I had before, so I'll probably buy some food, though. I'll buy some food. I'll buy 2 more bars of food. And then sleep here tonight. Oh, wait, I can take a quest. I forgot about taking a quest. I should have done that at the last one. Damn it. I forgot to take a quest. 50 bits is a lot of bits. But I want this plant. I don't know. I feel like I want stuff. Weird stuff instead of the money. Let's do this. When we were kids, we would sneak off and play in the woods, maybe one tile east of here, in the forest. There was an old greenhouse. Inside was this glowing little tree. We got caught sneaking out and never went back. Can you see if it's still there? On that tile, complete the quest, and return with it. I get to keep the plant, and I get 5 bits. Last time I did one where I got to keep something, I got these sweet shoes, so... yeah, we're gonna go do the thing. One tile east? Have I got great news for you, friend? There is a forest 1 tile east, and we're going there. Alright, so this was a good day. I'll be able to go and do the thing, this quest, before the God event triggers. So I eat my food. I'm at full health. Got a shit ton of defense. We go to the forest. We know what's already there because the quest is there. So we go to page 25 and see what the quest entails. As you're walking through the woods, you find an old glass greenhouse. It's covered in moss and vines. The door doesn't open for you, so you smash through it. Inside is a ton of greenery, and in the very back is a small glowing bonsai fruit tree with 1 fruit on it. You take the fruit in the engineered plant. Every 5 days, it grows another fruit. Oh, nice. Little fruit plant. Sweet. Well, we won't mark the fruit because that's what we'll eat tonight as we camp. But I will mark that I have the engineered plant. I will forget absolutely about that. Every 5 days. I should put something on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make this a little green translucent circle. And then we'll do that again. Oh, wait. Let's copy and paste that sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll probably be dead by the time this grows this many things, but I'll mark it out anyways. Alright. I've got my fruit on the calendar. Oh yeah, that was day 24, by the way. That was day 24. So it's the start of day 25. We're at the God event, which is what I wanted to try and get to tonight. God events are the cool red banner. God itself. You wake up to the ground shaking. You quickly grab your stuff while trying to keep your balance. You try to climb a nearby tree to see what's causing this chaos. At the top, you look around and you see a massive robot with 4 eyes walking around. The 4 eyes keep coming back and back. That church had a lady with 4 eyes. It looks old and taller than the trees you climbed. It's wearing some kind of torn up cloth over its body, and its 3-fingered hands look sharp and deadly. It's walking around like it's looking for something. You're not ready for this. Is this the god? I'm kind of scared. I don't want to fight a 4-eyed monster god, robot god. You hop down from the tree and hide the rest of the day. You don't eat or sleep tonight. Okay. When the sun rises again, you can hear the faint sounds of it walking around, but they sound like they're getting further away. From here onwards, you must track the god's location. At the beginning of your day, roll 1d6 and move the god in that direction based on the priority map. Oh shit, the god is on the map now. Oh shit. Alright. Well, let's figure out where the god is. Not a lot of options for where it can be, since I've cornered it. Alright, we need a oh my god, we found the god. I am not ready for this. I'm gonna make the god a heart. Why not? You get to be a heart. Doesn't feel particularly like the right symbol, but it's what we got. Alright. I ran out of symbols. Alright. This is the god. Okay. Let's figure out where the god is. Oh, I gotta mark off my health, too. Because I starved, and I didn't get to sleep it off, so I am down to 18. Alright, let's figure out how the god movement works, and then we'll call it a night from there. Ba-ba-ba. I think I went past it. Yep, here it is. Okay, so we roll the d6, and then you use the priority numbers where it can go. If you can't place icons, off the map. Always move clockwise. So we'll roll. I rolled a 6. So the god is the kind of up and left of where we are, which is good. That's one of the blank spaces that's on the map anyway. So the god has moved here. Shit, now that the god is here, what does that mean? What does that mean? I know you have to put certain icons on the map when you encounter these things. That's a much better icon to put on the map than what I put down. Can I fight the god? I mean, I think I can, but I don't think I want to yet. There's still... I don't have to fight it, right? I don't think I have to fight it yet. I don't want to fight it yet. I mean, I feel powerful with my 1,000,000 defense, but I also want to see more of the world. I'm not done with this world yet. You don't want to fight it yet. Good to know. Good to know. Excellent. Speedrun Miru. Okay. Okay. Sick. All right. Then I think this is a good stopping point for the run tonight. We have advanced to day 26. I will update this to say day 26 is where we're going to start next time. We're not at full health, but we got a lot of health. We don't have a lot of money. We need better weapons. That's what we need. We don't have good weapons, but we have great defense, I feel like. I haven't had a chance to use any of these skills yet. I want to use those in combat. And I've got some good stuff. I got good camping gear. I got the cards. I got a fruit plant. So I feel like we made good progress tonight. Very good. When do I think I'm going to play again? Maybe next Tuesday evening, I think, is probably the next time that I would be able to play. And then if not Tuesday evening, I have a lot of free time the whole second half of next week. So I think I'm going to be playing a lot of games next week from like Wednesday and beyond. So maybe next Tuesday evening is what I'm hoping for. And if that doesn't work, then probably like Wednesday or Thursday. Folks, thanks so much for watching. This was a blast. I hope you enjoyed it. The VOD up later, of course, or if you're watching this later, the links for this game and Miru 2's Kickstarter page and Hinakoto's Twitter are all below so that you can find them and support them. This is a great game. I'm having a blast with it. Hopefully you're having fun too. And we'll see you later. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.